Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Tweek, Mars, MKLeo. No. Definitely. No. 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 Okay, I think that's it. Am I forgetting anybody? I feel like I'm forgetting someone. I don't know. Like, Hey guys, this is Keitaro, and I'm here to do my list of who I think the 10 best players in the world are skill-wise in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm not going to do that thing where it's a long intro about all this, but I'm just going to get right into it. Fuck it. We're going to get right into it, and we're going to start off with my boy, Proto Banham. Proto Banham, I believe, is number 10 in the world. This guy has taken MKLeo down to last hit game 3. He has taken Tweek down to last hit game 3. He also... Did he do the same with Nairo? He beat somebody really good. I know he's beaten Cosmos. He's done a lot of good things. I firmly believe in Proto Banham's skill, and I would say, as of right now, I'd say he's number 10 in the world. Somebody said, but Proto Banham got 257 recently. I'm always going to say forever that one tournament will never prove anything. If somebody gets 257th, like 5 times in a row, okay, you know, maybe they suck. But 257th once, and then, you know, gets 5th at EVO and does all the amazing stuff they do in Japan. I just gotta say, Proto Banham, he's actually probably right now my favorite player to watch. That's why I play Lucina so much. But yeah, I just think he's just amazing. He does amazing in Japan, and I just think he's number 10 in the world. Alright, so we're about to move on to the next one. Who is number 9 in the world? This one might be a little controversial, but I did say this is a top 10 list of who I think the players are skill-wise in the world, whether they're retired, whether they don't play anymore, etc. So going on to number 9, we have MKLay. MKLay he made it to PGR season 1, I think number, was it 5 or 6 in the world? Regardless, I heard from the grapevine that he still technically does play the game. So all I'm saying is that I do think that MKLay, skill-wise, is still top 10 in the world for certain. He's beaten a lot of the good players that are on his list. Oh my goodness, the chat. He plays Snake. He's plays Snake and Mario. He was proven to be the best Snake. No contest. There's like a huge gap between MKLay Snake and the rest of the Snakes. So and he's just done really good. He had some situations where he couldn't get to try as hard as he wanted to during everything. But yeah, I definitely think that MKLay is like number 9 in the world. He potentially could be higher, but he hasn't been able to play for reasons for a long time. So he might be a little lower on this list than he probably should be, honestly. So we're going to go on to who I think is rank number 8 in the world skill-wise. You ready? You ready? Gluttony. Gluttony coming out from Europe. Honestly, his number might just be a little low. Gluttony did get 3rd place at EVO. He does not travel to America that much. For some reason, I have no idea why he doesn't travel to America that much. But yeah, he doesn't travel to America that much. So it's a little unfortunate that we don't get to see more of Gluttony. And he did just recently take a set off of MKLeo, the best player in the world. And only literally, I think literally a handful of people in PGR Season 2 have been able to take a set off of Leo, which includes like Sora, Nairo, could be another person or two, and Gluttony. So props to Gluttony for being so good. Honestly, I think I think both him and MKLay might be higher in this list, but they're people that we simply cannot see that much on this state or in the States or at all. And yeah, I just hope that Gluttony can come to the States more and show what he's really truly capable of. But I think it would be a crime to not think Gluttony's top 10 in the world. Now we're going up to rank number 7 in the world, and well, at least skill-wise, from what I think. And that person is going to be The Buzz. What a shocker. Not really a shocker. The Buzz, again, this list is weird because I think the last 3 people I mentioned, there's a chance that they could be higher than what they are. But as of recent results, it's been a little slippery for some of these people. Like, you know, I think Sora had beaten The Buzz, I think, as of recent. And, you know, MKLeo obviously beats him. Tweek normally beats him. So it's kind of a weird thing that the people who are in front of The Buzz are people that usually beat him. And he could be a little lower ranked, and maybe I'll do another list in the future where, again, The Buzz, Gluttony, and are going to be higher because they'll attend more events and prove more stuff. But yeah, I do think that The Buzz number 7, amazing Olimar. Sometimes he has to go to the Rosalina, which I feel bad for him because I feel like Olimar should be able to do everything, but it can't because the character low-key's kind of slow and is really good, but definitely not top 3, top 5 in the world. Just, you know, he got nerfed, so it's kind of reasonable. I understand. But the Buzz, gonna put him at number 7 in the world skill-wise. Props to the Buzz, always sitting there. Usually he's top 5 when it comes to rankings and ratings. I don't remember what his PGR was last season. Let's actually check. He was number 7. Damn. Okay, this works out. This works out really well. All right. So it says, did you rank Gluttony lower because he doesn't come to America as much? Thought it's a skill list. It is a skill list. So the thing is, regarding his skill, Gluttony, at one point I thought he was potentially number 3, but then after like a couple results here and there, I just started to think like, I don't know if he's number 3 in the world, and then it started to drop down, especially because I've seen Sora improve, and I've seen some of the other players who are going to be ahead in this list improve, and I think the Buzz might have a perfect record on Gluttony. Don't quote me on that. So I do think it's skill-wise. If this wasn't skill-wise, Gluttony would be number like 13. So that's why he's like pushed ahead because of how good I think he is. And it's also because he's number 8 because other people just are that good. Sora number 6. So you might be a little shocked, you know. Sora, a lot of people are debating Sora to be, you know, like number 2 in the world. Based off of rankings, as of recent, yes, it looks like Sora. Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying what? It looks like Sora is number 2 in the world. All right, I know. Robbed. No, he's not robbed. All right. However, I still will say that as of right now, Sora, don't fucking hate me. As of right now, I think that Sora is simply like number 6 in the world, and I think that the players ahead of him, they just, you know, maybe Sora will prove it more that he can stay as consistent as he is, but a lot of players that are ahead of him almost always beat him. So for me, I'm just going to still think that he's behind those players. And, you know, Sora's gotten some high placings, and he's taken a lot of sets off of MKLeo, but he seems to struggle against the other players that are ahead of him. For example, I think he's beaten Tweek either once or twice, but lost like 5 to 7 times. He usually loses to Mars. Who else is there? Leo's the one that he actually does pretty good against, even though like Leo still does have a winning record. Who else could be in front of him? He beat Nairo once. It's like people don't put that into account. They just put in like, yo, but look at this rank he got. Yo, he beat Leo 4 times. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, he almost always loses to Mars, Tweek. Like Leo's one of the ones he has the best records against. Who else is there? Nairo. You know, so I'm just gonna have him at least as number 6 right now because that's what I think. But we'll see what he does in the future, and you know, We'll see what happens to Sora. Let's go on to number 5. Let's see who have number 5 in the world skill-wise. I have Ray. This kid at one point, he's the best player in Japan. I think people would say that almost for certain. You know, I think there was like a bit of a thing, you know, Shuton, but you know, whenever it comes to traveling overseas, and Ray doing good in America, Ray is he's a fucking beast. All right, he doesn't come here that much, but when he comes here, bang, bang, bang. He does really well. So I do think that Ray is like number 5 skill-wise in the world, and I hope he's able to show some more. He did, one of the last times he came here, he was able to win Big House. He has a bit of a character crisis where he switches characters all over the place, but he's really good at messing around with characters and figuring out what to do with them. So yeah, I'd say Ray number 5. He's probably the best in Japan right now, and he's just doing amazing. I still think Leo's Joker is the best Joker, but I know Ray's Joker is looking really good. Tweek's stepping his Joker up. Ally has a Joker apparently, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Ray could right now be the 2nd or 3rd best Joker, not really sure. So let's move on to who I think is ranked number 4 in the world skill wise. Let's find out, and I think it might be Mars. So some people are saying, yo, Sora's robbed. Like, come on. You have to think about the people who I have in front of Sora at the moment. Mars, he was somebody who was ranked number 3 in the last season of the PGR, and he had a little bit of a bad start, but he's coming right back up. He took out Sora, I believe, in 2 sets recently. I don't think he's ever beaten Tweek. That's another thing people don't realize with Tweek. Tweek, like, even though he's had a little bit of a fall off for a bit, you know, maybe on this PGR he might be low, but give him like a month or 2, and I bet you he's gonna be fucking up everybody like he always has been in the last 3 years. So you know, I have very high confidence on Tweek, and I think Tweek has never lost to Mars. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I believe Mario's number 4 in the world. Right now, he's just been doing phenomenal, even when he travels. So I think it's without question that he's at least top 4 in the world, and maybe he could prove to be top 3 skill-wise. But there's somebody that has been stepping it up, and I think these next 2 spots will be a little controversial for some people because they're gonna think that like there's bias, or whatever. But I'm gonna give you guys the best, the best wording that I can give you, if anything, for this scenario. So, yeah, let's go on to number 3. For number 3, I have Nairo. Now you're probably saying, yo, but Nairo's been kicking ass, blah, 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 blah. I still think this is really good for Nairo. I'd say it's like almost a little bit questionable because, you know, Mars has like beaten Nairo, let's say 5 or 6 times in a row. But then Nairo has been able to beat Mars, like I think maybe the last 2 times, maybe the last 2 out of 3 times. So he's starting to be able to take out him. Nairo almost always beats Sam Sora. So again, that's why I have Nairo in front of Sam Sora. Nairo has won at least 1 national. He won like some big A tiers, big B tiers. So yeah, I have Nairo as number 3. He's been improving, and if he keeps up the rate he's improving, I think he could, at least in my mind, be number 2 skill level in the world. So if Nairo is number 3, then it's probably easy to guess who's number 2. It's MKLeo. So MKLeo, you know, he's been traveling to Japan, Korea, Germany. He lost a set to Gluttony, you know. He started playing a little bit more. I'm fucking around. It's Tweek. Shut the fuck up. It's Tweek. Let's Tweek. Yeah, look at the chat. It's Tweek. He's stupid. The person I think is number 2 in the world skill-wise is Tweek. The reason I think this is, you know, it could be a bit of legacy going into it, but from what I think, like, Tweek having a little bit of a downfall for a short period of time while switching characters, I'm not going to sit there and debated. I'm not going to sit there, even though I hate saying that, I'm not going to sit here and let people think that, you know, Nairo has been doing good the last 2-3 months, that, you know, he's just automatically ahead of Tweek. Nairo does almost always beat Tweek, by the way. I think Tweek has beaten him, like, twice ever, and the first time was like last year, like literally December, I think, or January. So but Tweek has almost perfect record on Sam Sora, only losing him to him once. I'm pretty sure has a perfect record on Mars. Tweek almost always loses to Nairo, that is true, but he has a better record you know, on Mars. Tweek did lose to Zachary. I think Tweek beat Zachary in the past. Tweek is like back and forth with the Buzz. Tweek's never lost to Gluttony. Tweek's never lost to Ally. Tweek's never lost to Proto Banham. Like, Tweek literally fucks these people up. But as of recent, he's been struggling a bit because, like, his losses have been, like, not even to people on here. It's been, like, to other people. But I still think that Tweek's skill-wise is number 2 in the world, and he has the best chance of actually breaking the barrier to being the best player in the world. But he has to deal with, like, himself, you know. I feel like half the battle of Tweek is fighting through himself, and I wish him the best of luck for trying to become the best. I know that he can be the best, even if it's for like 1 month. I know he could do it. You know, all those times that he almost beat MKLeo, he almost won Evo, he almost did that. It's rough, but yeah. So hopefully Tweek's able to, you know, kick some ass and take names in the future. But yeah, it's time to go on to who I think the best player in the world is skill-wise, and you already know who it is. My Mexican son, the person who I think is the best player in the world skill-wise, untouchable, Viva la Mexico, is Leffen.
Oh, it is again, I told you, man, always out.
Leffen is such...
Always.
Alright, I'm fucking around. Maybe one day, Leffen. If you keep it up, maybe one day, Leffen. The person who I think is the best player in the world is MKLeo, obviously. He's proven to be the best player in the world at the end of Smash 4, and I will still continue to say this, that I think towards the end of Smash 4, MKLeo was at Zero's level, if not better than Zero. But Zero quit, like, right when MKLeo and Tweek caught up. Right when MKLeo and Tweek got to Zero's level, Zero quit. And by the end of that PGR, he was number 1, so there was, like, no chance to see if Zero could be taken down. But keep in mind that towards the end of Smash 4, the last 4 sets that Zero and MKLeo had, MKLeo won 3 out of 4 of them. People don't know this. People just see it as like, Zero was the best, number 1, uncontested. Oh, he lost some sets here and there. No. At the end of Smash 4, MKLeo was fucking Zero up. People don't really know that. So, MKLeo, he's just a gifted kid, man. He's an amazing, gifted kid, super full of composure, just a ridiculous, amazing player. And I feel like he might have to eventually pick up a new character, because I don't know if Joker will work forever for him, and I feel like they might nerf Joker. But I feel like a lot of people are starting to figure out how to fight Joker. They're learning tricks against Joker. Everybody's trying to figure out how to fight Joker. And yeah, his Joker is going to get better, but I feel like there's only so much it can get better while people can learn how to fight that character. While they're not learning how to fight, let's say, Terry, Pokemon Trainer as much, etc., Peach. So other people are going to be able to catch up faster, and while MKLeo might get upset more in the future. But it's MKLeo, Stoneface. Y'all know about Game 4 MKLeo. This dude just has the mind, like just an unbeatable mind. Unbeatable mind.
Leo's gonna burn it first. Clomo, can you get the early stock with the Limitless Cloud right now? Yes, that's what his win condition is. Waiting out there.
Oh, he does it! He does it! He said, don't look at me! Don't look at me!
The curse